If you guys want to know who they fear, look who they directly try to silence. Thank you. What a fucking badge of honor. If they don't want to hear this message that bad, there's got to be an issue with them, motherfucker. Because the ones that are afraid of living this life are the bitches who are living a lie. They don't want my message out there because they want to still be victims of the vices. That's what it's got to be. Or either I'm an op and I'm a direct competition to someone, or the fact is they just hate the message because they're walking around with them cone-shaped Madonna tits and they got a little bit of cash. You guys realize that this is how this works, right? I'm not getting silenced on Instagram because of Instagram. I'm being silenced because there is a top person around here who is paying people to ban my page. There's people being paid to fuck with my pages, my social media, and to hack my shit. They're doing it to a lot of other top people in Miami as well and around the world. And it's because these lames who they honestly could listen to us and level up their lives, but instead they act like it's evil for us to call them up to be better versions of themselves. There is nothing better that a man could give the world than inspiration and a vision. So we're giving the world massive inspiration to be better and a vision. And these people are acting like all you should ever need is some knowledge. The knowledge is very simple. We don't have an education issue. We have an application issue. These lames who run a lot of shit on social media and these lames who run probably big businesses and shit, they don't really play fair. They don't really play honest with the whole fucking fact of, hey, am I proud of who I see in the mirror? Am I really the man I would listen to? They kind of play the corporate world shit where it's like, I push paperwork and this guy's wrong and do you hear how he talks? And this pussy shit, this victimization, this fucking toxic masculinity shit, because they're the pussies with the tiny arms and the little tits and they just don't like who they are. They spent too much time living in the matrix, making money, and not living with God, being the man that he wants them to be. You understand that, right? That's why they're against people who are strong and stand up for themselves and have a voice. It outs them. They look like idiots for spending most of their life being some master of the matrix, which is living in their world that they've created that can totally run a fucking train on you any fucking minute that they choose to. And I don't give a fuck to go against the system or this or that or anything like that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't. I just want you guys to know the answer will always be the best you. Regardless if they still want to just be a 9-to-5er who lives a very simple life. But the best you would not sit there and shit on other men for just choosing to drop the drugs and alcohol, to work out every day, to be aggressively positive because we need that message, to fucking track your food and not be a fat piece of shit in a world full of motherfuckers who are just destroying their lives and their confidence, hiding behind a screen, hiding behind their success, hiding behind some pocket change, being a man of fucking integrity who's like, I love the way I look. I'm fucking a beast. I'll be able to handle shit when I need to. This is the fucking problem, the wake up. The reading and reflecting from top fucking mindset people who don't spend any energy on the negative. They play all offense on the positive, which I need to be doing a better job at just playing onto the positive. But when my Instagram page can't even last 24 hours, and when the page is up for 24 hours, I'm just experiencing the greatest time. Tell me I don't love this shit. Why would you want people on here who are just making content because it can make them money and they're some business weirdo? Those people don't really live on here and love you guys like I do. I only give a fuck about living with you guys through social media. You guys are my lifeblood. You guys are my people. I could give a fuck about everything, and I've said it over and over. I'll straight downsize everything. I don't give a fuck. I'll literally get rid of everything and just walk around Miami and be like a Miami nomad who just loves his workout and still talks to you guys every day. Is that what you want from me? If that's what God wants from me, that's what I'll do. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to validate me either way. I've had plenty of pussy. I've had plenty of money. I've eaten at the nicest places. I've traveled like a boss. I've been everywhere and done it. And when I say travel like a boss, I just mean flying private. I didn't go across the fucking world and shit. That doesn't even do anything to me. Going across the world using the phone means everything to me. Just talking to people, like I was talking to Ryan Quinn right now in Ireland. And then plenty of my guys like Rudy in Australia. You guys, I don't need what you think I need. Is God going to make me prove that by stripping it all away? Because you guys won't let my doors stay open? The funny thing is when these lames try to point and act like I'm doing something wrong, when in all reality, they are calculatedly doing illegal shit to take my page down. You do realize that, right? These top people act like people like me and other people who speak out are doing something wrong. But they are actually calculatedly, illegally handling what they're doing by taking my page down. It is not legal for them to do this shit, and they pay people under the table. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a snitch to come on here and just talk about what someone wants to do illegally. Go for it, motherfucker, because God pays karma. I don't look to the state to do it. I'll do it, or they can do it. But I ain't going to sit here and talk about it. If I ever met one of these motherfuckers in person, you're going to figure out what time it is. They're going to figure out what time it is real fucking quick. But that's the facts, is that people are not letting my business stay open. This is like when COVID struck and a gym wouldn't be able to be open. How would it stay in business? The gym can't be open. I'm being shut down on my main platform, which is literally people trying to destroy my livelihood. I mean, so guess what? I'm going to have to prove that they could never destroy my spirit. They could never destroy the man I've built. And they could take all the money in the world. They could have all the platforms in the world. And they'll still never be a man like me who loves what he fucking does. I will make a new page every day if I have to. I'll only use YouTube Live. I'll fucking find another platform if I have to. I will just do it in person. If they took me off every platform, I would just hold burpees in the park here in Edgewater in Miami with hundreds of people every day that travel the world to do them with us right there. And then motherfuckers that want to go to the gym with me, we could just go. It could be just an unsaid thing that I post about in a fucking newsletter. Meet me here on these days if you want to show up. You can just sign up in person. Well, if we had to do that, we would do that. But the thing we won't do is ever give a fuck enough to fucking quit and let the devil take over, because this is God's plan for all you guys to just live a better life and not be such soft ass fucking bitches when it comes to the truth. Let's go!